A 15-year-old boy and a man have been taken to hospital with knife wounds after two separate stabbing incidents in Nottingham and Derbyshire. The attacks come at a time of rising knife crime in the East Midlands.
Well, tonight, the Chief Constable of Nottinghamshire Police insisted his force is doing all it can to tackle the problem. Our correspondent Peter Behan reports.
All was quiet at Springfield Park this afternoon, but on Saturday evening, this part of Sandy Acre and the town of Long Eaton in Derbyshire were the scene of violent clashes between gangs of youths. A 15-year-old boy suffered a stab wound and was taken to hospital. 24 hours later, a man suffered a stab wound after 3 vehicles were involved in a road accident in Bulwell in Nottingham.
We bring the elbow across and we pin.
Stephen Timperley from Belper runs self-defence and safety awareness classes on knife crime. He believes more young men are carrying knives for status and to protect themselves. But he says they're deluding themselves.
When they brandish that knife for the reasons of trying to sort of ward off an attack, do in many cases have those items used against them. So again, there's a bit of a myth and an illusion by carrying an item or anything as a weapon, it's going to safeguard you. That isn't the case.
Last year, Nottinghamshire Police recorded 757 crimes involving knives, a 31% rise on the previous year. In Derbyshire, there were 400 offences, a rise of 14%. Tonight, the Chief Constable of Nottinghamshire said, "We have the only dedicated knife crime team outside of the Met, and our targeted approach continues to see more knives taken off the streets and more offenders brought to justice." Despite the squeeze on police spending, he said, "We have reintroduced schools officers and we work closely with our local partners to help tackle what is a societal issue."
We're committed to do more here in Nottinghamshire, but ultimately the police can't arrest themselves out of this. They've got to do a lot more preventative educational work, and we'll be announcing plans with partners over the next couple of months.
2 people have been arrested in connection with the 2 incidents at the weekend, a 28-year-old man and a 17-year-old boy. Peter Behan, ITV News, Nottingham.